Hi, my name is David, and we're seeing something very interesting in the market, and my topic is on Ripple. I'm currently margin trading Ripple. I'm shorting it, so I'm betting that XRP is going to reach from five. Is going to go from 5,000 to this key level, approximately this area, maybe this previous high right here, which is hard to see, but it's approximately 3,300, 3,368, right? Could possibly even go even lower, but yeah, it's just going down right now. I don't see it going up, and I don't really see it going up. You might have some short-term gains of it going up, but I doubt it's going up for now. It's Bearable Guy came out with that prediction that it's gonna reach 589, and it could certainly do so. But right now, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's just this is a bear market. So I'm currently you could say betting or risking a third of a Bitcoin, approximately a third of a Bitcoin. And so far I've made 0.005 Bitcoin, which I like to say it's $50, just because I put the price of Bitcoin at $10,000 solely just because it's easier for me to calculate. So I know Bitcoin will be worth $10,000 in the future, so I just say, that's $50. I always look at it like that. I never look at the price like, oh, it's $5,000 right now, and then I think it's it half the price. If Bitcoin reaches 100K, this is worth definitely, this 0.005 is definitely worth more than $50. It's worth like $500, right? But so the point I'm getting at is that if you don't know how to short XRP, you can do so with Poloniex. I think there are other websites, but I kind of like Poloniex because I've been using it from the beginning since I was trading, right? So if you want, you could say more of an understanding why the markets react the way they do, then let's look at Binance. I like Binance because it looks more clearer. So it looks more detailed. So let's say, for example, we had a high here, right? And if you hover the mouse, you see the little cross. It tells you like the peak. If you look at the high, we had a high of almost 20,000. It says 19,798 Satoshis, right? So let's say if we're in a bear market, the market likes to react like this. If it dips, it likes to rebound on key levels of support, which is usually the previous highs, like right here. But in this case, it passed through. It passed through the previous high and then rebounded, right? And we kind of found support here, but it wasn't enough. And so we tested when it went even lower. See how the cross is right here, and if you look back, it was kind of like staying above this previous high right here, which was approximately, let's see, a high of a high of 58.90. So it was trying to stay above that, or at least it found support right here at this rate, at this point right here. Can't really get it right there, but wherever this dip were here with the little red line with the wick, so it was like trying to find support there, but obviously it just broke and kept breaking. So we just keep breaking these levels of support and resistance levels. So it's just gonna keep going down. I mean, the best shot we have is around this area, this support right here. Right here. Look at this previous high. You gotta look at this previous high right here. Not this one. I don't count this one. I'm not sure what happened here. Maybe somebody, did a market order of a whole bunch of XRP, but it just immediately went down. I would look at this key level right there, where you see that high right there, and that was approximately 3,600 Satoshis. So we're more than likely gonna reach that level. If the market doesn't react like if it dips to that level and then bounces immediately, then we're still in a downtrend. It has to rebound very sharply. If it doesn't drop and fall and rise very sharply, then we're still in a down market. I've seen this so many times. So what I'm trying to say is, like, let's say for example, XRP dipped. Let's say we had a solid red line going down, but it didn't like there wasn't any buy orders to prop it back up, right? So, and it keeps passing key levels of support. So, and then so that means it keeps going down, so lots of times you look at a chart and you really can't understand why the market reacts the way it reacts. There's always like a sharp dip, kind of like here, or this is the best example, and then it just shoots back up. But I'm not seeing that in XRP at all. I have a lot of faith in XRP, but a lot of people are just, I guess, don't have faith in it. So since I started making this video, I think I've made another, you could say, 0.003 Bitcoin. So I mean, I just see this market going down. I could look. It's going down even further, which I like because I'm making money off it going down. There's money to be made when it goes down. What am I planning to do when it reaches that level? I'm gonna buy back into Ripple because I believe in Ripple. I want it to go up, but for now it's going down, unfortunately. But if you know what you're doing and you can take the risk, then you can profit off this loss. I recommend Poloniex. I'm not trying to give anyone financial advice, but I'm just making this video to show people what I'm doing. But I'm more than happy to help people or whatever to so they can try to profit off of XRP going down. This is like the only one that's like easy to predict where it's going. So I'm hoping to make at least 0.1 Bitcoin just from betting that it's going down, from shorting it. So, and as it goes down, let's say for example, as it goes down and it says as it goes down and I'm shorting it, I can use my gains to short it even further. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do, and I'll actually make more Bitcoin. I'm gonna use, like, it's if I was in the red, like say for example, I made a bad trade and it started rising, then I would be in the red, meaning they're gonna take away some of my Bitcoin. But right now, since it's going down, I'm gonna leverage Bitcoin from my gains. So I'm gonna leverage Bitcoins from my gains, and then I want to sell more because I bet it's gonna go down, and that should increase my position in a few seconds. Because right now I have an open order for selling 460, and as long as you have over 0.02 Bitcoin to leverage from your gains, then you should be able to do it. It has to be more over that. So I'm gonna keep leveraging my gains and shorting it. And I'm fairly confident that I'm gonna make, for sure, I'm gonna make over 0.1 Bitcoin. What if it drops to 0? I don't know, man. It seems like a possibility. So you never know. If it does, then that's, I could potentially be earning a full Bitcoin if it drops to nothing. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep everyone updated. If you guys want me to make another video to see if I'm really if I'm still betting that the market's gonna go down. But yeah, and we're hearing lots of FUD that Bitcoin's gonna drop even further, and there's very, very real possibility that Bitcoin's gonna drop to 3,000 because the ETF wasn't approved or was postponed, And you know what? I bet you it's gonna be rejected once they come out. You know, once they in September, once they want to announce, you know, if they want to announce how much, if they want to announce it in September, I bet you it's gonna be rejected, and they probably want to crash Bitcoin for all I know. I don't know, but I don't see why they should pass, approve the ETF. But I still see, Bitcoin having a long future. So that's my take on that. So if you guys have any questions, or maybe I wasn't clear on something, you're more than welcome to contact me. You could even call me if you really want to, or text me. My phone number is 201-937-4080. So if you want some questions, I'm not giving you financial advice, but if you're wondering how you can short it, I'll be more than happy to text you information on how to do that. I recommend Poloniex. It's pretty simple. Let's say, for example, you once you add a balance of Bitcoin into your Poloniex account, right? You want to go to transfer balances, and let's say your balance will show up here. Whatever you want to, you could say risk, right? And I currently hold, I believe in XRP. That's why I'm holding it in an XRP. But let's say I transferred it, because let's say, for example, you never know that XRP could just skyrocket from one day to another, and you don't want to miss out. Obviously, I will lose half of my position, but that's just my reasoning. Maybe I can't be here 24/7. I could shoot up from here to $10 in one day. Who knows, right? So that's why I keep it in XRP. But you don't need to keep it in XRP. If you don't believe in the technology, you just want to short it, then just keep it in Bitcoin. That way, the value you keep that value. If it goes straight to zero, XRP goes straight to zero, then it'd be worth nothing. Whatever I have here would be worth nothing. But whatever you margin trade, you earn it in Bitcoin. So it's not like you're earning Ripple. It's not like right here, I'm not earning XRP at all. I'm earning Bitcoin. So let's say, for example, if XRP drops to zero, to zilch, then I'll probably make a full Bitcoin just from shorting it, or more. I'll probably make 2 or 3 Bitcoins just by shorting it to zero, and that's a very real possibility. It's not out of the realm of possibility. So, but that's like don't get your hopes up. But it's a possibility. So, but I still keep it in Ripple just in case it skyrockets. If it skyrockets, for example, from one day to another, it will, like almost 40% of my position will be liquidated. Meaning, I will go from like 6,000, from like 6,000 XRP to like 4,000. They would just like, I would just pay the losses with 2,000 XRP. I'm not sure if I'm explaining that right. But as you can see, so far I've made, 0.01, 0.005 Bitcoin just making this video. Obviously, this could change. I mean, XRP could shoot back up, and then I haven't made any gains until I close my position. Once I close it, let's say I want to close it, I could just say, okay, let me close this position, and I don't want to close it, because if I close it, then I got to start all this over again, and you automatically start with a loss, because you're leveraging XRP. Like, I'm using 6,000 XRP, I'm leveraging it, and they're getting 2.5 times. So you already start with a loss of 0.003 or 2.5, something like that. Depends on how the market is reacting, what the price is, stuff like that. Poloniex is kind of slow. There might be another exchange that might make this process easier, but I'm so used to using Poloniex if I ever want to short or go long on a crypto, right? So I'm keeping I'm exploring every option. If it goes to zilch, let it go to zero. If it skyrockets one day, I still hold some Ripple. if I'm right and it keeps going down, I earn more Bitcoin. So you pretty much, in a sense, I think it's the risk is very low that I'll lose, but let's see what happens.